So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Shot a goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Spread neatly. This ended up in no man's land. Now it's Enrique. He has found the way through. Enrique's big header! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Eze. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No way through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Luis Enrique providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Luis Enrique picks it up out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Luis Enrique. Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Inter Milan finding their passes. Çalhanoğlu. Is there any support? He might not need it. Gabriel can get it clear. Lovely bit of skill. He's picked his way through. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's in a great position here. Luis Enrique opts to play it back. Takes a shot! It's hit the upright. And it's Zielinski. Luis Enrique. Nice control. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Showing good feet. Luis Enrique stood his ground strongly. Luis Enrique has got himself a free kick. So he's plotting something before playing it in. It's a promising position. Çalhanoğlu. That's an excellent interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's well spotted. Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Always onto this. Akanji with the clearance. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. He's on it, can he get away? He's had it taken off him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's another good win of the ball. That's an imaginative pass. Merino. Looking for the run. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's made its way to him. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found the way through. And he was alert to it. That has not gone well. This might spell danger. Goes for a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
A case now of complete control. And we've reached half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. That gets things going for the second half.
Arsenal really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now.
Can he finish? Goal!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Carlos Augusto. He'll try to keep this alive. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. He's got a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught napping. Akanji gets it clear. Shapes to shoot! Deftly away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Enrique. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Zielinski. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He is just caressing the ball. Danger averted for now. And he's quick to snatch it back. Back into the middle.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's straight offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Havertz. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Eze. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zielinski. Good running, strong and purposeful. Merino. Somewhat off target. Calhanoglu. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Now it's Enrique. Luis Enrique. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Trossard. Oh, well played, well played. Calhanoglu. Oh, they can break here. Half an hour gone in the second half. That's a cute ball. And he's in on goal. Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rice.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crosses it in. He gets big. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Luis Enrique, who's set up one goal so far. Thuram is onto this. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, shooting chance! Rice. Calhanoglu. Played back. Well, that's a clever-looking ball, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Trossard. Merino. Now it's Eze, and he's managed to get free. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Calhanoglu. And we're done. Arsenal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on the...
Takes a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That looks a cracking ball. Havertz looks to get on the end of this. Casemiro. Ødegaard. For Martinelli. And here's Havertz. It's out for a goal kick. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Menu. Šeško. Ødegaard gets a foot in here. Now he's off and running. Just eases him off the ball. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Over to the left. And it's Ødegaard. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game.
Oh, Eze! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's made its way to him. Ødegaard. Eze. Martinelli. He's going for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Casemiro pinches it off him. Now, can they get him away? Havertz.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Mount. Oh, that's nice. And it's Menu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shaw. And it's Casemiro. Menu. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness. Matheus Cunha. Martinelli. Martinelli going full tilt down the left. Šeško does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Just Cunha! It's bounced back off the post. Now it's Matt. He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eze. Now it's Havertz. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Šeško, and the shot! It's there! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
1 minute added time.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
We're well on top.
Manchester United are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. Trossard. Now it's Martinelli. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's managed to get free. Played out to the right. Opts to shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Odegaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Eze plays it short. Crosses it in, big header! And he hits the net! And the second half is off to a flyer! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Martinelli. Zubimendi. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Odegaard. He has found a way through. And here's Trossard. Oh, just skips past his man.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Gabriel. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments. Goes for a shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Casemiro. Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing...
He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 7, Mason Mount.
And it's been taken short.
On the field.
There's going to be another corner, I think. Manchester United have their second corner now.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, that's wonderful. And Manchester Cunha! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Martinelli. Matheus Cunha. He might be in here. Shapes to shoot. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, third corner of the game.
Mainu. Number 4, Matthias Delict.
Capie tries to clear. Real chance!
Number 34.
Another save.
Number 5, Maguire.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
26. Substitution.
It's a mighty effort! Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Driving forward, and he shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's picked his way through, looking to play him in. And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Arsenal have their third corner. Guarneri goes short. Oh, what a climb! They've scored! Arsenal are level. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Tries a shot!
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Madueke. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
This looks promising.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Matheus Cunha. Guarneri. That's a good ball out wide. And they can counter here. That's been slipped through. He's in space and looking for options.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Nice control. And it's Guarneri. Gets into some space. Arsenal have it back and can go again. 4 extra minutes added on. It's a searching pass. And that has been cleared. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely shaped ball. 90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 18.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Manchester United pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Zixi receives it in a good position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here! Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to get it clear. Lovely, now then. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, sweet feet. Ugarte to Bruno Fernandes. Collier. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bruno Fernandes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Collier. Chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. And it's Shaw. And the ball's come loose here. Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? The hostilities have already resumed. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? He's found a way through. So their 4th corner of the game. Guarneri with the short one. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madueke, who does have an assist to his name. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's intervened well there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Good ball, good take.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. Has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is it. There will be penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Today, please watch the screen for
well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Zirkzee is over the first kick. And he's found the net.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Madueke is the next man in the spotlight. 1-1.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
And stepping up, the skipper. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
The third man in the queue.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Trossard is the third man to step forward. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper and maybe that put him off.
Manchester United are looking for comfort. Big character, big moment, big save. Waneri is the fourth man to step up. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Collier is able to finish it here. So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and challenge. So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
And as you can see, we've already started. Shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Matheus Cunha! Matheus Cunha! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Yoro makes the interception. Over to the left, and here's Martinelli. Now it's Matheus Cunha, and here's the chance to counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get on the end of this? Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Trossard is onto it in a flash. Šeško shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Šeško clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Mount goes short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Martinelli, neatly clipped into space. Gets into some space. Oh, nice touch. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, there's the shot! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
That was a given, it always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Eze, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, super find.
He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Manchester United have it back and can go again. And a chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Corner number 2 then. Šeško! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nice physical challenge. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Thinks about the shot. Mount cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Muscular approach does pay off here. And he's heaved it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Mount. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mainu. Shot at goal! Oh, taken with style. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Now it's Trossard. Eze. Mount. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Trossard. And that is expertly dealt with. Mount. Here's Matheus Cunha.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's gone long. Mainu.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's found, and he shoots! Stood up well to him there. And the finish! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
So that was the first half.
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Of course
I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now he's off and running, and he's intervened well there. Oh, good spread. Madueke. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's run loose here. Ødegaard. Taken back almost at once. Showing good feet. He's had a shot! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Can he get it through? That's a good ball out wide. Can he spark a counter here?
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gabriel cuts out the pass. Casemiro. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Eze, chance here to counter. No, that's been intercepted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nicely spread. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ødegaard. Now then, the ball's come loose. Trossard. The ball has bounced loose now. Just a quarter of an hour to play. That's a shade optimistic.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 30,
Heaven is there to clear.
Number 7, Mason Mount. Number 37,
And it's Waneri. Looking for options for movement.
4,
Picked out brilliantly.
Number 15, Lenny Euro.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
8, Bruno Fernandes. Number
Matheus
34,
Cunha.
Number 5,
Gabriel
Maguire.
gets over and intercepts.
Number 26, substitution in progress.
Rice. Distributed tidily. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And it's Waneri. Trossard.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Trossard. Now it's Madueke. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is going out for a goal kick. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Always onto this. That is good strength. That is lovely. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
As scores are level after 90 minutes, there will now be 30 minutes of extra time. Substitution for Manchester United.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
To replace him is Number 25.
Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Substitution.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now this could be a chance. In with the challenge. Now it's Havertz. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He can run onto that. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's a key interception. Matheus Cunha. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a cute ball. Floated through. Havertz. Matheus Cunha looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Look at the space here. Big chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Havertz has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Ugarte. Rice. Half-time, extra time.
And a quick announcement for the
And it
benefit
has
of
been a
individual
punishing
gamblers
game, both
and
physically
viewers.
and mentally.
Please look
But
at the
does
screen for
either team
information
have
on how to
what it
find your
takes
way
to
around
find a
this
winner?
stadium.
And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Bruno Fernandes. That ball looks a good one. That is good alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Havertz short changes him with that pass, and it's Bruno Fernandes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to play him in. Havertz.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rice. Now it's Havertz. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Referee has just said play on. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Out towards the flank. Oh, that's neat. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is it. There will be penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Charity fund, Chance in Football.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. Zirkzee first in line. And he's found the net.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Havertz next in line, and here he is.
Never looked in doubt, really. He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Madueke is second man up. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
The third man in the queue. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
And so the captain steps up.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So this one to restore parity. And he puts it away.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Guarneri comes up, their fourth taker. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Sticks it away.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? Oh, he saved it!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
The margin of error is 0. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Heaven is next on this now extended list.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive?
Great penalty under pressure. Again, picked his spot. How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Ugarte must have hoped he wouldn't have to take one.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
He must, but can he? Dispatched! There will be more of this.
brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So where on earth is this heading? We're up to 9.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Arsenal at the point of no return.
Saved it! And that's won it!
Manchester United have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality.
This is just what we like to see.